Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be doing a huge 32 zombies bracket. Let me explain. We got 32 of the best COD Zombies boss fights of all time, and we're putting it into this massive bracket that we then can boil it down to an ultimate winner. If you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. With that, all that being said, let's get right on into it. So our first matchup in the round of 32 is going to be Attack of the Radioactive Thing, which is their first going to be Brutus and Blood of the Dead. So these are just going to be boss fights. It's not going to be anything else. And just as a boss fight, I don't think we're going to take into account the cutscene, just the fight itself. If we're going to go to arena, if we want to go with difficulty and uniqueness, it's going to be the Krogzilla. It has multiple stages with awesome attacks like the lasers and the super awesome bomb that you go inside Krogzilla for. He's a real threat. And while Brutus isn't really one big boss, it's just bigger versions of Brutus that all spawn at the same time. It's more of a survival kind of the prison rather it is a fight against Brutus. So I think this one's pretty easy. We're gonna go Krogzilla here. Next is Takio from Zetsubo no Shima, and then the Shadow Werewolf from Dead of the Night. Now, I think that the Zetsubo boss fight is a little bit underwhelming. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just kind of running in circles for 2 minutes and shooting an arm. Like, it isn't that difficult. While with the Shadow Werewolf from Dead of the Night, it has a much better arena, much bigger arena. And at least you have to somewhat spot the werewolf when it's invisible with the pillars on the outside that you move. So I might not like Dead of the Night that much, but I'll definitely give it that. Next up is the Keeper from Horizon Drac and the Orda from Firebase Sea. This is an easy one. The Keeper from Horizon Drac was really the first like real boss fight. I know Shadows of Evil has a boss fight, but this is the first time where like it's a real fight in a real stage that is so unique. It's still one of the best three-phased boss fights with the instant attack death. It's iconic for a reason. We're gonna go with that. Next is the Shadow Man from Shadows of Evil, there we go, versus the Mr. Moochiers from The Darkest Shore. Now, I'll be honest with you, both of these suck. Both of these are terrible, but the Shadows of Evil one got great music. I will give it that, but I mean, it's still really, really bad. At least the Mr. Moochers as like an actual boss fight, I think they both are pretty bad, but I guess I'll go Darkest Shore, I guess so. Next is Aliens from the Zombies and Spaceland, or the Raven the Red One Super Slasher. Listen, the Super Slasher is fucking goofy. The Alien is actually one of the most difficult boss fights in Zombies. It's a great arena. I know it's just a regular arena, and I know in the Rave you go to a separate island, but I think the boss fight is underwhelming in Rave, while in Zombies it's a good challenge. I'm a fan of it, so Zombies in Spaceland for sure. Next is the Shadow Man Revelations, or the Rat King. Now, if you want to go off of arenas, God, Revelations is one of the best boss fight arenas of all time, and it changes so much with the Margwas and stuff, but it is an underwhelming boss fight, especially in terms of conclusions, even though there's 2 of them. The Rat King sucks though. It's glitchy, it's a mess, it fucking sucks, and the arena fighting him in sewers is stupid. Gonna give me the Shadow Man here. The Avogadro in Alpha Omega, or the Z-Rex in the Shattered Veil. Now, I like the Avogadro in Alpha Omega. It's got, you go into different zones in the bunker, like 3 different ones, I think, and you fight the Avogadro. It's pretty cool, and then you shoot him back into the pyramid. It's pretty unique, actually, and I love that it's a returning boss. The Z-Rex in Shattered Veil, though, I mean, I really like the boss, but it seems like a bit of a bullet sponge, but it is kind of difficult. They both are kind of difficult bosses. They can both have easy one-tap kills, especially if you get electrocuted by the Avogadro, or you get the tail wag from the Shattered Veil boss. I think that you have more possibility to defeat this one. Even though it's a bullet sponge, you can have things like Ether Shroud. Gobblegums kind of don't help you as much in this because it's more time-based than it is sort of damage-based, even though there is damage with it, obviously. It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna go with the Z-Rex just because of the grandiose feel of it. Oh my God, why is this happening in the first round? This sucks, man. Dragon these nuts, and Garrod Krovier, the Guardian, sit out. Man, this is a difficult one. I hate this one. This is a difficult one. So when it comes to these 2 boss fights, it is hard. I am not having fun trying to choose between these 2. Now, the reason I think I'm leaning more towards the Dragon, I don't know though. Okay, so the Dragon was iconic for the time. It was fantastic for the time. But when you play it now and you know the pathing of the Dragon, it is too easy. While the Guardian is a boss that really attacks you more than the Dragon does, if you've idolized in that fight with Dragon and Nikolai, I don't know, it seems easier. Is this counting Nikolai, or is this only the Dragon? I don't know. The best part about Citadel is the boss fight, and I might prefer this arena. All right, this could be a hot take. Give me the Guardian. The Sentinel Artifact in the Tomb or Sam Reckoning. Now, Sam from Reckoning has two bosses. The Reckoning has two fights, but this is the Sam one. Come on, we know it's not gonna be the Sentinel Artifact the Tomb. Just give me Sam. Mephistopheles from Beast from Beyond, or it's getting cut off here, but the Legion from Cold War. The Legion from Cold War is a really cool boss. It might be the best in that game. I really like it. But I mean, we're talking about one of the greatest boss fights of all time here. A super Easter egg boss fight. Mephistopheles. The God King in the Frozen Dawn or Uber Richthofen from Reckoning. Now, the God King in the Frozen Dawn is a unique fight. It's got a really cool arena, but it just looks so ugly. It's just such an ugly looking boss. Like, it's not designed very well. While the Uber Richthofen is cool to fight against, but it's like a secondary fight. And it's just like you're fighting another version of Uber Klaus. It's not that incredible, I think. I think I'm gonna go with the God King here, just slightly. Okay, so it looks like that they were dividing the Nikolai and the Dragon in the Garad Krovi fight. And I think that's fair. You know, the Nikolai boss fight, I think, is a little bit better because it's not so predictable on the pathing. You don't have Idolize, it's a harder fight. The Cryptids from Beast from Beyond is gotta be one of the worst boss fights of all time. It is absolutely ferocious, absolutely horrific. We know that already. Oh my God, I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong fucking one. Oh my God, okay, pretend that is Nikolai. I can't even go back. That is horrible. All right, next is the Elephants from 9 and the Forsaken, Forsaken. The Elephant from 9. The Forsaken's cool, but it's too easy. The arena's cool, but God, that fight is cake. Well, the Elephant from 9 is, I mean, you fight two of them. It's one of the coolest boss fights ever, and you fight in a Coliseum. They have some really cool short-range attacks, some really cool long-range attacks, some weak points where you take off the armor, and you think you're done, then here comes another one. So, give me the Elephants. The Panzer Mortar from the Final Reich or Valentina from Mauer. I like the Panzer Mortar in the Final Reich, but I think it is overrated. It's not even a boss fight arena, you just fight in the middle. And I know there's not a boss fight arena in Valentina, but she's got so many unique attacks and she teleports around, and I love her story, and I love the ending with Klaus. Give me Valentina from Mauer. The Pegasus and Perseus are combined in Ancient versus fucking Patient 13. Oh my God. This could be a final. That's how good this match is. This could be a final. Yet I'm getting it in the first round? All right, we gotta take our time on this. So let's start with Pegasus and Perseus. It's kind of hard to rank it because it's such a good map, and I think it's got the better arena between the two. I love fighting the Pegasus. I love that he falls down to one of the island sides and you have to jump over and hit him with your specialist weapon. I think that's awesome. I love fighting the Gladiator. It's so sick. I love their range attacks and how difficult it can be, and then how the arena shrinkens. But Patient 13 is one of the greatest designed bosses ever, with some of the best boss fight arena music as well. 3 phases, and that third phase with the blue eyes is fantastic. I love both these boss fights. This is hard. This is really hard. Oh my God, this could be a final. Oh my God, I'm gonna slightly, I hate that I'm gonna pick Terminus. I'm sorry, Ancient Evil. Then our last one of the round, I believe, is the Stadjäger from the Shattered Throne or the Eye of Odin from Voyage. This is a stupid ass, man. Eye of Odin. Looks like we're on to the next round, the round of 16. We have the Alien and Zombies in Spaceland versus the Z-Rex and the Shattered Veil. Listen, this is a fun matchup. I love the Z-Rex, but man, it's not touching the Alien and Zombies in Spaceland. It's difficult. It is a difficult one. Psych! You fucking thought. You thought I'd be like everyone else? Give me the Z-Rex and its bullet sponge, look at that. The Shadow Man Revelations or the Citadel de More the Guardian. Listen, if I have this thing beating the Garad Krovi, you know, he's gonna beat the Shadow Man. The Shadow Man's a cool arena, but the boss fight itself is underwhelming. I love the part where you put in symbols. I love that. I think that's amazing. We have to put it in order and you use the Kino teleporter to teleport. I love that. But the Guardian is just a much more complete fight, and the Shadow Man itself feels weak. Give me the Guardian. Eye of Odin versus the Patient 13. Now, the Eye of Odin's a fantastic fight with 5 different stages, all different fights, and it's so good. I mean, I really love this fight, but man, we're talking about one of the best boss fights of all time. If I'm having it beat Ancient Evil, I'm going to have it beat Eye of Odin. Now, no disrespect to Eye of Odin. Like I said, it's a great boss fight, but give me Patient 13. Darkest Shore, the Mr. Moonchlers versus the Elephants. I mean, God, this guy's lucky to be out of the first round. Give me the Elephants. The Keeper from Direct Drag versus Sam from the Reckoning. Sam from the Reckoning is a cool fight, but God, the Keysburn from the Rise of Drag is just such an iconic fight. There's no way I can put it ahead of it. Okay, so this was not supposed to be that. This is supposed to be the Garad Krovi Nikolai, but I mean, either way, we're going up against Mephistopheles from Beast from Beyond, one of the most insane arenas, such a sick boss. You're fighting the devil. Krogzilla versus Valentina. God, I love the Valentina fight in Maratone, but Krogzilla really is one of the most unique things. I will give Infinite Warfare this, man. They were great in their bosses. I will give credit where credit is due. Give me Krogzilla. And then our final fight from this round, we got the God King, the Frozen Dawn versus the Shadow Werewolf. I'm a bit surprised that both these guys have made it. I feel like we've had some great matchups. I think that both these fights are a little bit underwhelming. This one because the map itself sucks, and so the fight is forgotten about. And this one because it's a finale to a game, and the game sucks. So I think I'm gonna slightly lean to the God King from Frozen Dawn. No, I guess I'm gonna go with the Werewolf. All right, we are in the round of 8 here. We're getting down to it, man. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of things. We have the Keeper from Horizon Drag versus Krogzilla from Attack Bear Thing. Listen, Krogzilla, you're a fantastic fight. You're great, but I have too much nostalgia and speedrunning this Keeper fight that I can't put ahead of you. Krogzilla, you're a great fight. You're literally the only thing I like about the map, Attack Radar thing, but I've probably done this boss fight 10 and this boss fight 200. Elephants from 9 or Patient 13. God, man, we are really getting into the thick of it. God, man. I mean, Patient, oh man, the Elephants is such a good fight. I love the arena 9 more, and I like the music of both of them fantastically, but Patient 13 is so good. God, but I think oh my God, this is such a fucking hard one. I have no clue. I have no clue because I think that the Elephants, I think the Elephants is a little bit easier just because there's so much space. I don't know. They're about at the same difficulty. I love the difficulty of both of them. I think the difficulty on the Patient 13 is probably the most difficult boss in the game in Black Ops 6. But it's also the most fair. I love the pathing of both of them. I love the Elephants. I love the crowd. Oh, this is such a hard one. But I think I'm going to slightly lean towards Terminus, man. Mephistopheles versus Z-Rex. God, the Z-Rex, I can't believe it made it this far. It was a great run, man. But we're getting to the elites here. Mephistopheles is once again a culmination of a story. You might not like the story, but a culmination of an entire game for a super Easter egg, a secret super Easter egg boss fight versus the devil with puzzles in the boss fight and areas you have to specifically sit in and unique attacks with skeleton zombies. I mean, it's just fucking phenomenal. The Z-Rex is fun, but it is a little bit too much of a bullet sponge. I think the waiting in between boss fight phases is a little too long, and overall it's just a T-Rex chasing you. He doesn't have really any huge attacks we have to look out for, so we'll give Mephistopheles here. And then we have the Shadow Werewolf versus the Guardian. I mean, listen, if I'm the Guardian beating the Dragon, then I'm gonna have it beat a fucking werewolf. Give me the Guardian. And then we are bound to our final 4, Patient 13 versus the Guardian. Now, these are definitely the 2 boss fights, the 2 best in Black Ops 6. I think Black Ops 6's boss fights is one of the best parts of the game. I prefer the arena to Citadel Day more, and I prefer the Easter egg itself to Terminus, but I think that I prefer the Terminus fight because it is such an insane boss. I love its one-hit attack ability, and I love that it doesn't focus in on you like this Guardian boss can sometimes. Well, this is just a presence where you have to shoot and survive, man. I love everything about it. I love the outer tentacles that throw gas at you. I think it's a fun challenge. I love the different types of heavy zombies that come in. It doesn't feel like too much, even though the amalgam's an annoying little bitch. I love that shotguns are useful in this one and they're shit in this one. And the ray gun's good in both, but maybe the swords were useful in the Guardian fight, I could give it, but Patient 13's beating him. And then the Keeper versus Mephistopheles. Now this one might be a little bit of a hot take. The Keeper from Horizon Drax Classic, right? But listen, I am strictly gonna go based off the fact that I think the Keeper is just so nostalgic to me. Mephistopheles, I think, is a great fight. It's a fantastic thing, but I haven't done it nearly as much as Horizon Drac, and it's so unique, and it's such a culmination. But this was like a first of its time. We've never seen something like the Keeper when it happened. We haven't seen much since. I think it's both amazing arenas. This one's such a dark, eerie vibe. It's like you don't belong there. It's like, how fucking dare you fight this Keeper? You get the fuck out of here. The bows is great. The panzers are a great addition in that one. It makes the great thing about this boss fight is it makes all parts of your equipment necessary. You have to use the Ragnaroks. You gotta use your Gobblegums. You gotta use your bow. You have to trap panzers, especially the lightning bow with these panzers. You gotta use the Sallies for shooting them. So it's like, it makes all parts of your weaponry great and useful, rather than just, oh my god, I have to solely rely on my gun and maybe throw a monkey bomb every once in a while. So I'm gonna go, it's great, man, but I'm gonna go with the keeper. And then our final round of the video, man. If you guys have gone this far, make sure you like and subscribe. We got the keeper from Horizon Track versus Patient 13. Guys, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to let recency bias get into me. But let's talk about it, okay, man? The keeper, I just went into depth, man. Great arena. I think that the arena of this is better. I do think the arena is better, and I think it is demanding more equipment use out of you. But what I love about Patient 13 is not just the music of it, like I've already said, but the evolution of the fight, the fact that his weak points are always changing, the fact that he feels like a constant threat in moments where he's attacking you and in moments where he's not, because even when he's not attacking you, he's shooting shit at you, you know? I love the obstacles in the arena. I love that you have to go hide behind the crate, but you also have to go hide behind. I love the one-hit ability of him and him. I love both of them. I love the tongue part of this one. I love that he has a charge-up shot. They both have charge-up shots, which I think is great in boss fights. Like a charge-up shot attack is fantastic. I love that. So I think both are fantastic. I think both are amazing. But overall, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the greatest boss fight in Zombies history is Patient 13. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. Patient 13 is my winner. One of the best boss fights of all time. I absolutely love it. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. We're doing so many uploads, getting ready for Zombies. It's amazing. So appreciate all the love. Thank you all so much. And I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.